and that would have made a big difference. Goals change situations, and that was very much a turning point. I mean, we didn't have a look in for that first 40 minutes, and I'm disappointed in the way that we competed for that first 40 minutes, despite all the preparation and the intent that we. Despite all the intent that we hoped for, we didn't get it. But even at 2-0, you score one goal. We all know one can become two. And the way we played in the second half, all it needed was a goal. It needed a goal, and then suddenly it was interesting anyway at 2-0. But at 2-1, it would have been a very, very different final part of the game. So I agree with him. I agree with him that made a big difference. 3-0, the game was over. 2-0, we were still in it. Then we score a goal, and it all changes. But I think Jayden was probably a little bit surprised the ball landed to him, but he somehow contrived to miss it. But I thought we did really well second half, and in some ways it makes it feel, the first half you feel worse, because you play so well in the second half. We backed ourselves. The players sort of had some freedom about the way they played. They had more purpose. They had more flow about the way they played, and I think we actually shaded the second half. I hope I'm not looking through rose-tinted glasses, but I think we shaded that second half.
Seemed to be the introduction of Lee Holmes seemed to make a difference.
Yeah, I mean, it's about having the players connected and close, and there's no big gaps in the team. So there were changes we made at half-time in terms of the spaces we covered. But Lee, you know, Lee struggled this week hasn't trained all week, and he was in my mind to start the game, but just hadn't trained, and he made a big difference. Oh, actually, all the subs did. Lloyd James came on and played particularly well as well. So I have to say, the second half performance gives everyone a lot of confidence, and gives us a real sort of fillip going into what's now going to be hopefully a promotion push. But somehow it makes that first half seem just a little bit more disappointing.
What went through your mind when Jayden did miss that opportunity? Because from where we were sat, it was one of those ones which looked a lot easier to score than to hit the post from at that range.
Well, as is the case in most of these situations, you can see better than me. When you're on the touchline and you're looking across the pitch, you don't get a great view sometimes when the ball is that far away. So I couldn't really tell what had happened. Yeah. None of us on the bench actually knew that it hit the post. We couldn't really see. But you'll have to ask Jayden what he thinks about it. But I thought he's one of our few players that had, from first minute to last minute, he backed himself and he did what he does best, and he was a handful. I think Ryan Harley was the other. Christy Pym was excellent. Everything stayed in his hands. I mean, he's a terrific goalkeeper with his ability to hold the ball was fantastic. Because Ryan Harley looked like he was a Premiership player, as per normal. So those three players really stood out today for us. But we just didn't have enough connection as a team in that first half.
And when you play on a big stage like this, the game's kind of live, further away, it'll be a match today, tonight, those sorts of things. How does that make the team feel when they play so well? You've got players like Christy Pym, and that must make you proud. Yeah,
it does. But as I say, it's about the result. It's about, we thought we had a chance today. I mean, whether that's right or wrong, you go into the game, you have to believe that. Otherwise, it's come to work all week. So we believe we had a chance. And I think our final 45 minutes shows that probably we were correct to think that. We did have a chance, but the game's gone. We've lost 2-0. We really wanted to win the game. The goal in the first minute changes everything. No matter what you say before the game and how you prepare, that goal does change a lot. So there we are. It's life. There's a lot to be positive about. The players who contributed hugely in that second half can hopefully take that forward into next week.
Tom Nichols played really well against Liverpool a couple of years ago, and you got a move. I think it was that transfer window. When somebody like Christy Pym plays so well, does that put him in the shop window as well?
He plays in the shop window every week, but when you're that particular age and you're that type of young player,
you're on the stage.
Absolutely. I don't think Ryan Harley's going to, his age, it's a different dynamic. But with Christy, he's that age, and he played really well today. His hands were excellent.
With regard to promotion, you've got 3 of the top sides in the next 4 games. this is a crucial part of the season for you.
It is, yeah. I mean, we always, it's a cliche, the next game is always the most important, and it's always has the biggest impact on how you feel, but you're absolutely right. If you stand back from it and look at the opponents, you'd say this is a big period for us. So, yeah, one game at a time, of course, but you're absolutely right, and we've got aspirations to do well. So, we need to certainly back ourselves like we did the second half today, and put performance in.
Will you strengthen the squad much?
We tried to. I mean, there's always a bit of movement in January. We don't need to do too much. In the same way, I'm asking the players to back themselves and believe in their performance. I back and believe the players I've got. There might be a change here or there, but generally they're good enough, in my opinion, to do well.